Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Harakak. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord doing the same and teaching the same. All right. Um, the title of this lesson will be Proof that Trump is Nero in the reincarnation. Okay. Basically along those lines. All right. And I got this video below. And we're going to kind of also go into a few information on Nero, all right, and just show how history is repeating itself, okay, and Trump is doing similar things that Nero did, um, and collapsing this empire, okay, so which I believe. Plus, a lot of brothers believe in the faith that hey, it's not going to be another president after Donald Trump. Okay, he's going to be the one that leads Babylon the Great America into World War III. Okay, um, and pretty much just all hell is going to break loose under this man's rulership. Okay, um, and also want to make a public announcement, which I think I don't know if I mentioned it already, but my car is broke down and no longer able to be driven. Okay, so which I still, but I ain't gonna speak too much on it. But I use my work truck for that, to go to camp on Sundays. But will no longer be able to. All right. So I will no longer be able to use my work truck to get to downtown. All right. So until I get a transportation, I'm pretty much going to be holding my camp at different parks, in the neighborhood, you know. So which I'm gonna mention it also a couple more times, because I know certain people only watch my live versus my sit downs. Okay, so without further ado, we can get started.
All the illegals, they still think we're stuck with them? No, no, no. You're about to be stuck in here with us. Clock is ticking.
How do you feel about what President Trump said today? Continue watching for the many names for places similar to Alligator Alcatraz.
So I'd scram if I were you. Skedaddle. Vamoose, leave while you still can. Alligator Alcatraz is just the beginning. Next up is Shark Shawshank. Shark's very dangerous, not the most reasonable of beasts. Some of you have seen the Discovery Channel and know what I'm talking about. Shark Week, very exciting. We'll live stream escape attempts, justice and economic stimulus in one. Rikers with grizzly bears is an option as well. We could use a snappier name, but the concept is strong to very strong in a big way, quite frankly. All the illegals, they still...
Okay, and Esau, he still he do that even they do that even now. Like, I'm gonna speak on it right quick. Esau, he mocks you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans now, and the way he do it is they throw you in jail, they throw you in prison, and they actually they record you and they actually post it online for people to see. And not only that, when these famous rappers and stuff, when they being interrogated and they go in for question, all those videos, they're secretly being recorded and then they upload it online for all the world to see. So what Trump said is nothing new. What he said, they've been fucking over you Israelites and recording it and then post it online for the whole world to see them fucking over you, and then the whole world laughs at you. Even your own people laugh at you, out of ignorance, because they don't understand who their enemy is. They don't know what's going on. 2/3 of our people have no clue what's going on. They take everything as a joke. World War III, they take it as a joke. The Mark of the Beast, they take it as a joke. The Hebrew Israelites, the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, they take it as a joke. Okay? So, let me get a precept. This Lamentations. All right. Should be the last one. All right. I'm gonna just get the last verse. Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. That's right. So this is our last captivity. All right. Your so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who's the 12 tribes, God's chosen people. This is our last captivity. The next kingdom or government that's going to rule the earth is the kingdom of the Lord. All right, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and the Lord's going to put his chosen people back on top as the rulers of the earth. Okay. All right. Second Ezra's chapter 6, around the 50th verse on down, it goes into that. Okay. So it says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Oh, Salakia, I meant verse 21. Okay, but this is the point I wanted. Salakia, Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. Right. So see how these Edomites they're rejoicing. They celebrating fucking over you Israelites. Okay. They're openly letting you know, yeah, we about to fuck over y'all. They got the concentration camps ready. And you can believe that bullshit, what Trump said about you should run, or skedaddle, vamonos. They're not about to let you just leave, okay? They're not about to just let you Northern Kingdom tribes just leave, all right? You Hispanics, all right? They're not about to let you just leave, okay? And then there's something else I noticed. I've been noticed, but I'm just now speaking on it. They're not. If you pay attention closely, ICE is not. They're not attacking. The how should I say it? Because they said illegal immigrants, but they're not attacking the other nations that came over here. Okay, they're not. All right, you have had Hamites come over here. All right, you have had Chinese men come over here. Men from Russia. Okay, you have had military age men from all different, around the world. Come in Babylon the Great America illegally. All right, but for some reason you only see the same races of people that's being deported, and they're not even being deported; they're just being killed. All right, and that goes back to the prophecy of Revelation 12:12. Okay. All right. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he know that he have but a short time. Okay? So The devil is Esau, the so-called white man. And for you scoffers and unbelievers that don't believe us when we tell you that Esau, the so-called white man, all right, it's the devil and Satan, that old serpent that the Bible speaks of. Okay? Those of you that trust this devil, hey, you gonna find out the hard way. Y'all about to find out the hard way. Y'all, that's why 2/3 gonna be looking so fucking stupid. Like when Esau come down with great wrath, and because they're not really deporting y'all. They're not deporting y'all. They're just straight up killing you. They're killing you, and they're gonna lock you up. They're gonna just lock you up, okay, and have their way with you. All right. And they're gonna start doing it. They already kind of doing it already, with the Haitians. But they're gonna I can see them just outright just locking up so-called African Americans. All right, Southern Kingdom Israelites. Okay, I can see them doing that. And then like they just lied on they just had this UFC fighter. All right, it's I think he's I forgot what country he called himself or whatever, but he's the Latino UFC fighter. He's famous, he I think he was supposed to fight Jake Paul or whatever. I gotta I ain't seen it in a minute, but yeah, they locked him up. So a civil war is coming. It's getting to the point everybody talking about this. Like everybody is talking about what Trump is doing. Um, you know, even the old heads, but they not. Obviously they're not gonna. Get on the internet or say anything about it. Okay, but they still. They whispering it to each other and things like that. All right. So 2/3 are most definitely worried and about the situation, but hey, they're gonna get caught in that same judgment. Why? Because you rejected and denied Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Okay. Um, Hosea. It's Hosea 12:10. All right. It says Hosea 12:10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. Okay. So, and I want to get this point right here at 13. Hosea 12:13. All right. And by a prophet, the Lord Yahweh brought Israel out of Egypt. All right. By the prophet Moses. Okay. All right. And it says, and by a prophet was he preserved. Okay. So the point I'm making is, if you take heed to the true men of the Lord of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, all right, predominantly Great Millstone, all right, beginning with the elder apostles, Great Millstone, down to the least of us, you're going to be what? Preserved. All right. Bear with me. I think this, bear with me, I'm looking for this precept. No, Salakia. I think I remembered. None of my counsel. Salakia, bear with me. It's this precept. I ain't, what the hell? Salakia, it's typing by itself. All right. Bear with me. I'm trying to find this precept. Bruh. That's not me. The phone keep moving by itself. That's why it's taking me forever to find it. I'm going to type in the word reproof. It should pop up. I think it's in Proverbs. All right. Which these precepts saying the same thing, but it's a particular one I'm looking for. All right. All right, bear with me. All right, I'm gonna just get this one. Salakia. I'm gonna have to I guess I'm gonna a later time I'm gonna look it up on Google. All right. All right, I'm gonna get this one. All right, so this it says Proverbs 9 and 8. Lord willing, the precept that I wanted come back to me. All right, I forgot exactly how it's worded, but I can remember certain parts of it. All right. So this Proverbs 9 and 8, it says, "Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee." All right. Only the elect, when they hear these prophecies and this truth coming out, okay, they're gonna embrace it. The elect is gonna embrace the truth. They're gonna embrace Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay, but 2/3 they're gonna hate the message. They're gonna hate Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah and his prophets. Okay, it says give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. All right. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Okay. And that brings me to Proverbs, the first chapter. All right. Khan. I think this is the precept I was looking for. All right. Yeah, Salakia. This the precept I was looking for. Call Allah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. I accidentally stumbled upon it. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna start up. Yeah, verse 30. That's the precept that I was thinking about. All right. Proverbs 1 and 30. That's the precept I was thinking about, Salakia. Okay. It says Proverbs 1 and 26. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Right? The Lord is not feeling sorry for you 2/3 that's being slain and slaughtered by Esau. Okay? Because a lot of you rejected the message. You rejected, repentance. All right, you didn't take advantage of this grace period to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, a lot of you just walk past us like we ain't shit, like we not even there. Okay, so it says Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, see? For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Oh, that's why I couldn't find a precept. I spelled reproof wrong. Con. I spelled reproof wrong. That's why I couldn't find a precept. Okay. All right. I'm going to read verse 33. Proverbs 1 and 33. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. See? So you better come to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah before it's too late. Okay? All right. Check the time. Okay, I'm almost done. We're just going to get a couple things to show similarities, which is you know, I ain't going to go deep into it or whatever. Okay? Just about to hit certain points. So it says, what is Emperor Nero best known for? It says debaucheries, political murders, persecution of Christians. That's the point I want. Okay? Which those Christians were Israelites. All right? So let's go. Let's see. All right. It says, why did Nero persecute Christians? Nero primarily persecuted Christians to deflect blame for the Great Fire of Rome in 64 AD. Okay? Which many believe he falsely accused Christians of starting the fire, then used their persecution as a public spectacle to entertain the Roman populace and consolidate his power. That's exactly what Trump is doing. That's exactly what Trump is doing. He's doing the same thing with this, alligator Alcatraz concentration camps. They just cracking jokes, laughing. They literally just talking as if, they was hunting ducks and shit, which we told you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, all right, Esau, the so-called white man, hates you, and they want to lower your population so it can be easier to really they want to kill all of you, but they're not just gonna outright do that straightforward. All right, they're doing it through different ways, but Esau is coming down with great wrath now, so he's not hiding. He's no longer hiding. Okay, it's more info on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it. All right, just for keep it short and sweet. All right, so Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to end it and give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Habakkuk double honors to the old apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord doing the same, teaching the same. Shalom.